Hey guys, welcome back to Tapin Podcast by TTBE. I am here staying strong with this content. I hope you guys are tapping in, subscribing to all of the channels, all the platforms I'm screaming on. I am so excited. I'm so happy for you guys supporting me. But let's just get into this little thing that I got going on, right? I always tell people the more you talk about a problem in your life, the more it becomes a problem and the more it stays a problem. There's times you might go through things in life, right, with a friend or a family, a big issue. And every time you keep talking about that same issue, the more it becomes relevant in your life. How many of y'all are tired of talking about the same story over and over and over? My little favorite saying is if you don't see me with them, do not ask me no questions. If you don't see me hanging out with them, do not ask me about them because I don't really know what's going on. And I tend to let things go. So my advice when it comes down to eliminating that thought process, eliminating that bad memory, sometimes we get stuck on that memory of that person or what they did to you or how they done it to you. But if you decided to leave and you decided to move on, then why are you still talking about it? Why are they still a topic of discussion? Or why are you even surrounding yourself around this person, place, or thing? If I'm in a room with someone that I don't care for, someone that done something bad to me, I have two choices. I can make a choice to actually go to that place where that person is, or I can make a choice and say that's like not the type of energy that I want to be around. You have to really understand how to let things go physically and mentally. And that's the hardest part. Just because you're not around them, if you're talking about them, if you're telling someone a story over and over what they did to you, then you did not let it go. You did not let that situation go. You did not let that problem go. And you did not let that person go. And instead of you trying to be in denial and instead of you trying to, put yourself in this bubble as if you're okay, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay for you to be hurt, for you to feel something, for you to be betrayed. It's okay because those things had to happen for you to understand how to move forward. But if you're going to keep talking about that same problem, if you're going to keep talking about that problem about, why you can't do something, why you're not getting where you want to be in life, why you're not getting to that next level, that status of where you want to be. If you're going to keep talking about that in a negative aspect and perspective, then that's where it's going to stay. That's exactly what's going to keep happening in your life. And it's going to be a revolving circle. It's just going to keep going around and around. I always tell myself, when I decide to let something go, some part of my brain just erases the memories, like erase that person. And sometimes I might hold on to like that good feeling. I'm like, oop, I'm about to forgive them. But then I say to myself, remember how much they hurt you. Remember how much pain they caused you. Remember how much they cause frustration and anxiety and stress. Remember that so that when you second guess about getting back in that person's life or trying to, rekindle, you can remember, wow, like, you really hurt me. You really hurt me internally. And it's nothing that can change what you've done to me. And if you don't put that in your head, if you don't work with that perspective, my love, you're going to just keep going in the same circle. Why are you still around people that done you wrong? Why are you still around people that's not healthy for you? Why are you still around people that is creating mental stress and creating anxiety and frustration and creating all this chaos in your life? It is okay for you to just let it go. And when I mean let it go, I mean let the surroundings of that person go. Move them out of your circle. Get a new circle, get new friends, try new things, try new strategies. And that's where I want to focus on is the strategy on how to get yourself out of those addictive situations. Because I personally feel like if you keep talking about something, you're slightly addicted to it or addicted to the idea of what that person brung or what that person was to you. Yes, they was my best friend. Yes, they was someone that I rocked out with. Yes, they was someone that I trust. They was. It's that small word. Do y'all hear that? Was. They was a part of your life, but they no longer a part of your life. So you have to find a way and a strategy to say, this is it. Why do I have to be around somebody or something that did not do any good to me? Why? Because the surroundings of that circles is mutual friends. Like, it does not matter. You trying to elevate to the next levels in life. You're trying to get to the furthest you can get. And in order to do that, there's some slight adjustments that you have to make. You have to remove these beings out of your life. You have to replenish. You have to clean up house, and you have to do new things. I laugh at myself because I hear people saying like, new me, this, I'm changing my life. This is all of this. And I look and I'm like, but you still doing the same thing you was doing before. You still around the same people that you told me violated you. You're still around people that have done the most craziest things to you. It is okay to just let that go. It is okay for them to no longer be a part of who you are. And if you take this podcast, this specific podcast, and you take the strategy of how to move on, how to let go, how to replenish your life and become a better version of yourself and create your own world, then you realize that this whole time, that same crowd might have been distracting you. That same crowd might have not been healthy for you. So if you really want to move on in life and you really ready to take your life to the next level, listen to Tapin Podcast, because it's not just a podcast to just talk about all the things that you need to change. It's a podcast that's going to help you gradually get to a level of life that is astonishing, that feels good, that intellectually make you feel illuminating. And if you ready for that, tap that subscribe button, tap that follow button, because I'm here with y'all and I'm about to take y'all to another level. So I love you guys for listening to this podcast, man. I am so happy. I'm so ready to just dive deeper and deeper into my voice and just producing all this content for you guys. I love you so much, and thank you for listening.